Hi everyone, welcome back to Function Pilates. I'm Vanessa Kelly, located here in Tempe, Arizona, but today I'm filming another reformer workout for you in our Chandler, Arizona location. This reformer workout is going to be a 15-minute arm series, so this could be a great add-on to your already full body workout, or if you just want a mini series of arms that day because you're short on time, it's going to be a great addition for you. I am working on a balanced body piece of equipment, so for those that are working on a different model at home, I will make those recommended spring settings for you. I also want to welcome everyone that is new to the channel. There's over 60 workouts here. You can find those in the playlist on the channel as well. And for those that are interested in becoming a Pilates instructor or just enhancing your own Pilates practice to put together your own at-home workouts, we do offer a virtual teacher training course. So if you're interested in learning more about that, you can click on the description link in that description box below to inquire more information. For those that are interested in owning your own Pilates studio, having one of these in your neighborhood, whether you are a Pilates instructor or just looking to have a Pilates studio in your neighborhood, Function Pilates is a groundbreaking franchise. We're registered in over 30 states nationwide. I would love to chat more about how you can have anywhere from an 800 square foot space like Chandler or an 1,800 square foot space like Tempe. And again, that information is going to be in that description box linked below. For those that are looking for similar workouts like this, you can check again that description box for more information. You can follow us on social media. I'd love to hear from you. Post the ones that you like that work well in your workouts and tag us. And for those that are just ready to get working out, let's go ahead and begin.
Begin by using a towel for our arm and shoulder warm-up. So roll up the towel nice and thin, grab a hold of it as if you were pulling it apart, and just begin to lower and lift your arms up. You're going to feel the intensity build in the front of your shoulder. About 5 repetitions. Then hold and bend your elbows, bringing that towel in towards the chest. Beautiful, nice and tall. And then after 5, we're going to combine this. So lower, lift, bend the elbows. Extend, lower, lift, bend the elbows, straighten it out. Beautiful. So finding your flow here, nice and tall, abs are drawn in. You're going to feel this heat, warm up those shoulders nicely. Now let's flip the palms so the palms are looking up, elbows are in next to the rib cage at a nice 90-degree. Exhale, extend, straighten the arms, inhale to bend. Straighten and bend, like you're delivering the towel and taking it away. 5 repetitions here, and then hold on the 5th to go into a bicep curl. 4 and 3, keep breathing, shoulders down, 2, and let's go ahead and combine it. Beautiful, so lowering, lifting, extend, close, down. You got it. So finding that rhythm, you can go definitely a lot slower than I am going right now. And then go ahead and rest it. So at this point, the shoulders and arms should feel a little bit heated, a little bit more warmed up, but we are gonna go into our arm series lying down. So 1 red, 1 blue, or a medium spring and also a light spring. I have the handles on, so you can have handles or loops. Bring those arms to the sky, wrists over the shoulders, tabletop the legs. Exhale, press the arms down. Inhale, float them up. So just finding this necessary weight in your hands, reaching those fingertips to be energetically reaching out of your shoulders. Beautiful. Legs are strong, hugging those knees together. We're going to go ahead and switch the variation, open out wide to a T, bring the arms up and down. So we're going to gently try not to move the carriage, keeping it super quiet as we open and close those arms. Beautiful. Finding your nice repetitions, anywhere from 5 to 10. Pull those arms in towards the hips here, and just going into your T-press where you're opening and closing the arms, allowing them to stay in your peripheral vision as you open the arms. Think about gathering this heaviness as you pull in towards your body. Beautiful. Ribs are closed, abs are drawn down. Bring those arms straight back up, bend the elbows and push up as if you were doing a chest press here. Fingertips are still reaching nice and high. But again, it's a very quiet motion with the carriage. And that's helping to isolate those areas. Beautiful. Bend and extend. Bend and extend. On the next one, press those arms down. Going into your tricep press, bend the elbows and straighten the arms. So challenge yourself to keep your elbows in next to your ribs and hovering off the carriage here. You got it. The work is done behind the arm. Beautiful. Keeping a nice neutral wrist here. And then we're going to open, close. So again, a very quiet carriage. Nothing's moving. You're opening and closing through the forearm. Keeping that pressure on your handles. Think of windshield wipers here. Straighten the arms. Let's go ahead into walking. So in an L shape, one arm goes up, one arm goes out to a T. Exhale, both arms back to the hips. Alternating sides, one arm goes up, one arm to a T, back through towards the hips. Beautiful. So it may take a little coordination. So again, take your time. If this is new to you, just take it a little bit slower. From here, making small circles. Think of a tennis ball. Keep those arms reaching long, just feeling the heat, the heaviness there through the bottom of the arms. Beautiful. Let's reverse that. So again, about 10 repetitions circling it one way and then 10 repetitions as you circle the opposite way. Beautiful. Arms come up, legs come down. Let's hang up those handles and we're going to go ahead and sit ourselves up. So from here, we're going to shift it down to a lighter spring. So I'm going to keep my blue spring on and remove the medium spring. We're going to be kneeling. So from here, go ahead and kneel on your carriage. And you're going to grab a hold of the handle with the outside arm that's closest to the foot bar. The inside arm is going to rest on the carriage and you're going to open out to a T. So the palm is going to look up at you, and then when you open and flip it, the palm will look down at the floor when your arm's out to a T position. So nice and slow, because we are kneeling, this is going to require some balance. Exhale, open it out, and be careful that that shoulder, that right shoulder, isn't lifting so high if that is your moving arm here. Good. Inhale, thread the needle. Exhale, open it out. Go ahead and hang that up. We're going to switch it to the other side. I do like the handle on this one because it does make it a little easier to have that movement pattern with your hand and wrist. So once you're ready, find your stance. You're threading the needle for the inhale. Exhale to open it up. So it's super difficult to find that you're staying squared to the floor here, but that would be the ultimate goal, is to not really deviate from lifting that left shoulder up so high. Otherwise, we need to reduce the spring tension and make it a little lighter. Good. Hanging in there. Abs are drawn in. And then carefully return home. Good. We're going to flip ourselves to face the back. And from here, we're going to go ahead and you can keep it on that blue spring, or you can also go ahead and increase the weight to just a medium spring or just a red spring. In this quadruped position, you're going to take one hand on that rope, exhale, extend. So think of chest expansion here. You want to really pull through that handle or pull through the rope if you want extra tension. And the work is being done under the armpit, so right into the lats here. A nice neutral pelvis and spine. So yes, if you need to move your knees back to hold on to that balance, feel free. On this next one, hold it and go in for a tricep kickback. So bend the elbow and then straighten the arm. So you're again going to keep that elbow in space, and the only thing that's hinging back and forth is that forearm. Beautiful. Shoulders down, neck stays long. Excellent. Lower that back down, hang it onto the peg, and we're going to switch sides here in just a moment. So shake it out. Right hand goes in the middle of the headrest. Grab a hold of your opposite rope. If you're going to hold onto the rope or the handle, and then exhale, press straight back. So palm is going to look towards the ceiling here to really feel like it's opening up through the shoulder. Beautiful. So if you have a tendency to round your shoulders, this is going to be a great exercise for you to practice keeping that shoulder back and increasing the openness through the collarbone. Take it to the tricep kickback. Bend and straighten out through the arm. Abs are drawn up. You're exhaling. Feel that breath, that heat come out from your mouth as if you're fogging a mirror up. Good. Again, anywhere from 5 to 10 repetitions, whatever you're feeling good today, as long as it's in a safe form. Bring it back down. Beautiful. And we're going to go ahead and take it into our loops. So if you're already in the loops, go ahead and hang out there for a moment. If you aren't, take this opportunity to switch into your loops. And then what we're going to do is find our box, place it on top of our carriage, and we can keep it in a long ways position. Good. So I'm still on that medium spring, that red spring. Feet are on the headrest. Go ahead and grab a hold of your loops and send your arms through so that they're hooked right at the elbow. Palms are facing you, elbows are bent at 90 degrees. We're butterflying. So exhale to open. And in this moment, carefully open out the elbows to the side, maintaining in your peripheral vision, not squeezing the shoulder blades. So how does that affect the exercise for you? Good. Exhale, we open. Inhale to close. From here, we're going to open out to one side, alternating, adding in this rotation. So exhale, open out to the right. You got it. Beautiful job here. And take it out to the left. Good. Again, making sure that it's the arm that's doing the movement, not just a turn of the head here. And then coming into a prayer position, just go ahead and bring those fingertips straight towards the ceiling. Palms are pressing deeply in towards one another. We're just burning this out through the front of the shoulder as you may be feeling. Perfect. Exhale it up, inhale down, and then release it. So go ahead and remove those, and then you're going to cross your loops, and you're going to take your left arm out to the side and pull that right elbow back. So it's two things. Left arm's going out to a T, right elbow is bending and pulling that fist towards your shoulder. You got it. And then switch. Uncross and then recross so that you are using the rope that's on top, using the loop that's on top. Good. Right arm opens to a T, left elbow is bending, bringing that fist towards the shoulder. Excellent. And this is a great exercise for those that really have scoliosis, or they're really one-sided, or do a sport that's very one-sided. So this is going to be great to add into your routine. And then go ahead and carefully hang those back up. We're going to turn ourselves around. And we're still on that medium spring, so if you need to reduce it, feel free to at any time. We're going into an overhead press, so hands are in the loops. The body's pitched forward. You're straightening your arms and then bending, as if you were putting luggage in an overhead bin. Keeping your eyesight down towards the springs. Exhale, reach, elbows bend. Exhale, reach, and elbows bend. Beautiful job. Let's go into our skull crushes. Interlace those hands, bend the elbows, keeping the elbows again once in space, and you're going to feel the triceps here working. Nice. Shoulders are drawn down, and feel those shoulder blades just pulling towards the lower portion of your back. Beautiful. Let's take it to hug a tree. So soft elbows, bringing those fingertips towards one another. Again, nice and tall, sitting out of your pelvis and reaching the top of your head upward. You got it. Exhale. Inhale, open, and exhale, pull. Let's bend the elbows and carefully return home. Hanging those up, we're going to go ahead and come off our carriage, our box, and then we're going to come down onto our stomach. Chest is off, legs are extended out, and they are going to be separated. So from here, we're going to go just down to a blue spring or a light spring. So palms are on. You're going to push in and out, straighten out your arms, and bend your elbows. Think of your legs being energetic and the thighs just kind of floating off the box here. Good. So this might feel a little easier. You can always add more weight if you want to. And then for single, we're going to take those fingertips, index finger and thumbs together, and continue to burn out through those triceps. So as you are bending your elbows, your fingers are gently touching in close to one another, reminding your shoulders to stay down away from those ears. Good. Think of retracting through those shoulder blades. And then let's go ahead and bring it in. We're going to take both hands back to parallel, hold it there. Again, we're burning it out. So this is a tricep press where the elbows are looking directly down at the floor. Beautiful. Nice. Press out and bend to come back in. So if you feel like your shoulders are starting to shrug, you know that you have too much weight on. And then bringing it back. Okay, so down to single arm here. Make sure you have either a yellow or a blue. Take your left hand on your low back and then bend and straighten out through that right side. You got it. So the right shoulder is going to stay down and away from the ear. You want to feel like you have equal pressure in that right wrist or palm. Beautiful. About 10 repetitions. Right shoulder is down, left shoulder is up. Hold it there. With a straight arm, switch to the other side so it's not so strenuous on the shoulder and elbow joint. Bend and straighten. So maybe this is your weaker side and you can't come in as far. That's okay. Just make a note of that so that you are maintaining this safe positioning. Beautiful. Good. Focus on that breath. Focus on that belly pulling up towards the spine. And then take both hands back down. Take a moment to stretch and collapse. Melt into the box. Lift the chest for a nice little swan prep. Lower the chest down. Bring that carriage in. And let's go ahead and finish it with a couple roll downs. So we'll take here a counter stretch. So grab a hold of that foot bar, walk your feet back. And you should feel this nice stretch in your arms and your shoulders and also in your back and hamstrings. And then when you're ready, standing hip distance apart, you're going to dive down, reaching for your toes and restack, shoulders back one more time. Wrap those arms around, dive it. Thanks again, guys, for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, hit a thumbs up, leave a comment, and subscribe.